those are the things that you start putting in place, finding places that you can find that time to ground yourself. Sometimes just doing those things to ground yourself, like you're in your kitchen, someone brings you flowers, or go outside and garden. Who says you can't garden now during these times?
Nobody. Actually, it's a perfect time to garden.
Yes, get your hands in that soil, feel those, that's grounding, is when you can feel nature, when you can actually experience the nature. So those are things that we can bring back and we can do and still, enjoy. If you have, depending on what area, if you have a garden, go out there and I'm not talking about a flower garden, but those are great too. But I mean, an actual garden. It's time to plant. It's time to plant.
Yes.
So go out there and plant. Go out there and till your ground. Yeah. Go out there and weed. The grass is growing again. Go out there and weed. But do those things that you can do, those things that you have put off doing, those things like I need to go outside and sweep my porch. So these are things that you kept saying, oh, I'm too busy, I haven't gotten to them, that are outside, that you go wash the car.
There's no water restrictions right now.
Yeah, go clean the inside of the car.
Right.
Clean those mats the way you've always wanted to clean them. So those are things that we can do, and you can do it by yourself. You can go walk the dog by yourself. You can get in that car and clean. My mother is older. So I don't want her out there. She's over.
Yeah.
But I told her, Mom, walk to get your mail. Go ahead and do the trash. And I said, and if you feel like it, go sit in the car with your windows down and feel like you're going somewhere, but you can't go nowhere. But at least you're getting fresh air. You're sitting in your car. Put your music on, whatever. You want to get away? Go in the car, put the music on that you like, and can't hear the kids.
Yeah, actually, that is, yes. Yes. So I like that. Yeah, I actually did find myself sitting in the car the other day.
See?
I had to take a call, and I was like, you know what, you got kids, you go on up. I'll just sit here for a few minutes. And yeah, that was a good thing. It was a really good thing. Yes. So yeah, and I love the idea of, this is a time where I think interacting with nature is so healthy.
Yes.
And actually, if I could, and I think I might just see what Amazon has in terms, I've always wanted, an herb garden. Nothing that says I can't actually start it.
Exactly.
And then plant it, when we move. Yeah, because, and it also is like there's fruits to your labor. When this is all over, you actually can look back and say, oh, I planted a garden, or I did whatever it is.
But use it as a teaching moment too.
Yeah.
Plant it with your children. Have them plant their own. Plant things that are useful. Upset stomach, you want peppermint. Find out the herbs that are best served for your family.
Yeah.
You have stomach problems, of course, peppermint. You eat a lot of Mexican food, cilantro. And start planting the things that you would use, most. Eat a lot of fish. Thyme, I think. Thyme works great with fish. Rosemary, that's what I was thinking. Rosemary. So think of the things that you would naturally use, that you go out and buy, and start planting those. And it's a teaching moment. Have a contest.
Right.
Okay, here's your rosemary garden. Here's mine. Let's see who sprouts the first. Let's see who grows the biggest. So use those moments to build those relationships with those you love, with your family. Start it with your friends.